One good question is it okay what Marvel is doing to X-Men and also Fantastic Four? Is it really that fair? And the thing is, well, you have to understand, even though it's very, very messed up in a way, it's like, well, technically it is messed up. We gotta admit, yes, what's going on is truly messed up. But even with that said, all would be okay if Fox, and just Fox, technically this is just Fox. If Fox just gives up X-Men and also Fantastic Four, things will be okay. But we do have to go into consideration of, let's not forget, Fantastic Four hasn't had a good run in a long while. At least that's what a few people told me, is that Fantastic Four had a good run in the 60s and 70s, maybe even the 80s. But then, yeah, sales began to tank and go very messed up. And this is there's one guy on YouTube who talked about the whole entire run of Ultimate Fantastic Four. I don't know where his video is, but I think you can find him easily. Hopefully I wish he update it. I hope he updates it because I really want to know what happened all together because, well, the whole Ultimate run is gone now. It's like, it's completely kaput. It's gone. But he actually already admitted that when it comes to the Ultimate Fantastic Four, they had no idea what the fuck they were doing. Not to mention the fact of it's completely wrecked to crap because at first they were like, oh, well, they're all grown up and they were featured in one of the Ultimate something something. But then they were like, oh, well, we have to make them little kids now. It's like, yeah, we got to start. Oh my gosh. It's a messed up debacle. So, with all that said, I don't know where I stopped, but the Ultimates was a pretty good one, and then they kind of fricked that up to the fact of making them younger, even though they showed older when it came to this one issue clash. I don't know what exactly to label it, but they do have like some good, interesting things, and then as soon as the maker shows up, I'm like, oh, that would be something very interesting, especially with the new Fantastic Four coming out. And it did come out, and then lots of people said, boo. I'm like, shut the hell up, people. Shut the hell up, you dumb fans. Shut the hell up. I kind of want to see what happens when they turn Reed Richards evil. And here you guys go saying, boo, take it back to Marvel. Boo. I'm like, no, shut the hell up first. Let's see him turn Reed Richards evil, then give it back to Marvel. Frick, I want to at least see a freaking maker instead of having to wait so many years. It's like, yeah, that's some bullcrap. Let's not do this. Let's allow them to make him evil and then let Marvel have him. Like, son of a bitch, man, you guys suck. But yeah, Fantastic Four comics weren't really doing that good, and I would say the Ultimate Future Foundation was something I was truly interested in. They had this one guy, no, don't remember what his name was, Iron Man, Miss Invisible, and also Namor. I think Namor was part of it. I think it was Machine Gun Dude, something like that. But anyways, I wanted to see how that played out. That was an awesome, interesting thing, and Marvel canceled the whole entire. And I'm like, but hold on, Marvel. It's Ultimate Feature Foundations. That has nothing to deal with freaking Fantastic Four. Please do not end that one, which they did sadly, and I wanted to see how that goes. I wanted to see how it goes, but we don't get to. We don't get to at all. As for Marvel saying screw over X-Men, well, I know you guys want them back, but the X-Men movies are doing pretty good. And at least the good news is that you're throwing them a bone. Yeah, you're throwing X-Men a bone. But Fantastic Four, frick that. The only thing you're going to get is Reed Richards, his son, and his wife, of course, Mrs. Invisible, or Mrs. Fantastic. They're somewhere. Um, the Thing was part of Guardians of the Galaxy, and now he's a part of Shield. And then you have the Human Torch. No idea where he is now, but he's somewhere. It's like, yeah, that guy's somewhere. No idea where. And of course, you do have the Maker. Oh man, that is awesome. I'm glad you kept the Maker. I want to know more about him. So they kept the Maker, and we're gonna see how far this is gonna go on infamous Iron Man. We're gonna see how good it is. So cool because Doctor Doom turned good, and you have the evil Reed Richards. Oh, that is so damn awesome. Oh, it's just sad that you guys are not, guys as in the fans, you're not gonna allow Maker to show up in a freaking damn movie. That's some bullcrap. I want to see it. I want to see Maker in one video. One movie. Just allow Maker to show up in one, maybe two movies. Allow him to show his capabilities of being evil. Then you guys can say, boo, you suck. Go back to Marvel. Boo. It's like, yes, after that, you can do that. But for right now, I really would like to see Maker in the movie. And it's bullcrap because it's like, oh, okay. Let's say we give it back to Marvel. Let's say they give it back to Marvel. The thing is that then Marvel's going to do their own version of Fantastic Four. And of course, they're not going to do the Maker. Of course not. They're going to do the traditional Fantastic Four, which means we'll never get the Maker ever, 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 which is bullcrap. It's like, why not allow the Fantastic Four that's going on so far? Because at least the good news is that when it goes to the MCU, we can wipe the slate clean of having the Maker being in the other series. And we've got at least a decent demonstration of Maker and how evil he is. Instead of having Marvel being like, oh, well, the guys want the Maker. At least one person do. Well, freak it, we're going to do it anyways. And it's like, I'd rather everyone have Fantastic Four the way it should be. And as for the one that's throwaway, allow the throwaway to actually be the one that actually does the Maker. I'm just saying, it'll be pretty cool to do that. X-Men is doing good so far. So for them to actually be like, hey, screw the both of you, it does make sense why they do it. It does make sense. It does make pretty good sense. And because, well, technically Fox has X-Men and Fantastic Four. Technically, they have like two bounties. You're doing good with X-Men. I don't think you really need Fantastic Four personally. It's like, you guys kind of don't really need them anyways. You got X-Men. They're doing a good job. But in all, you do have to admit though, Fox is doing good with X-Men. They're doing a pretty decent job. They're cleaning everything up. This time they're not going to screw themselves over like they did with the third movie. And as for Fantastic Four, like I said, personally, I wish they would continue. Give us the Maker, then give it back to the Marvel. But of course, well, they have X-Men. It's a gold mine. You don't really need Fantastic Four. I would say just give them back. just give them back. I mean, why not? But again, personally, I would rather they actually do a nice little video series of giving us the Maker, then give them back. But hey, fans are going to be bastards, aren't they? Just like freaking Once and Future King, right? As for, yeah, that's it. Basically, this is all Fox going on right here. This is all Fox. They have no way of actually saying screw over Spidey. It's like, yeah, they don't want to screw over Spidey. Hulk comics, on the other hand. Have we had a Hulk comic in a long while? I don't think so. Huh. So I'm not really sure. It's like, I'm not really sure. And of course, they're not going to trash Hulk. Of course not. It's like, yeah. But Namor, however, Namor has not had a freaking appearance in a long damn while. So, yeah. We'll see what's going to happen there. A few people say, oh, they have close to all of the rights to Namor, but until I can see a movie that actually says yes. And also, I would like them to beat freaking Aquaman before getting there. At least the good news is they're not dead in the water like what's going on with DC. DC's doing okay. So DC's doing okay. They have all their freaking stuff, and yet it's like, oh wow, you guys don't know how to do this. I mean, at least Marvel had an explanation why they can't do lots of stuff, but DC, on the other hand, has no excuse. And what's even worse is just the crazy debacle that happened in 2009. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, to do the comic books and get rid of it, I don't know. They have a good reason why, but on the other hand,